First one, shakes right. Shakes left. He scores! Yeah! Woohoo! Awesome! You see that protein shake with a slap shot of creatine? Oh my goodness. Talk about some anabolic gains. Bruins are going to kill it this year. Alright, what are we eating tonight? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It is absolutely an awesome day. Sports are back! Who's with me? Comment down below your favorite teams, show some love. Yeah, I get it, it's not really the same, but hey, we gotta kick up our feet, grab a beer or a protein shake, and watch our favorite teams. Baseball's back, hockey's back for sure, soccer's back. I'm feeling a tailgate come on, aren't you? But hey, who thinks it's a little weird seeing virtual folks out in the stands and then also soundtrack audience sounds? But hey, look, what the? Who's 84? So, what better way to kick off the return of some of our favorite professional sports teams than with some solid tailgating, anabolic, hot dogging, protein goodness. You guessed it. Today we're tackling RJ's buffalo chicken dip, and couldn't let you go with one. We're gonna go with his mozzarella sticks. Alright guys, the anabolic buffalo chicken dip definitely packs a protein punch. Let's take a look at the ingredients. First up, we've got 112 grams of a reduced fat mozzarella cheese. Next up, we've got 150 grams of a fat-free Greek yogurt. Then we've got 112 grams of a fat-free cream cheese. Now we've got 448 grams of chicken breast meat. You can shred it, dice it, cut it however you like. Then we've got 56 grams of blue cheese crumbles. Oh, this is gonna give that buffalo chicken dip that nice full flavor. Then we'll use 1 tablespoon of a powdered ranch dressing. And last but not least, you can't forget Frank's buffalo hot sauce. Oh, we're turning up the heat. All right guys, so with this quick and simple, easy recipe, we're gonna throw all of the ingredients into the skillet. Give it a nice mix. Make sure all of the ingredients are mixed well together, and then we're gonna pop it in the oven for 30 minutes at 350. So this is what the skillet's looking like. We've got all of the ingredients in. We're just gonna go ahead and give this a good mix. Just make sure every piece of chicken, every piece of cheese is all mixed together very nicely. But I also wanted to share something else with you guys. Instead of using regular tortilla chips, you can go ahead and use Lavash roll-ups. They're made of flax, and these things are awesome. You can probably find them at Costco. I'm sure you can probably find them at your local grocery stores. But these little roll-ups are super macro-friendly. I just dice them up into triangles. We're gonna go ahead and toss them in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes, just to give it a nice little crisp. But when it comes to the macros, these things break down into 80 total calories for one roll. Now we're looking at 5 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fiber, and 7 grams of protein per roll. And this is what you get. Not bad for the macros, am I right? So while we're waiting for the anabolic buffalo chicken dip, we're gonna go ahead and prep the mozzarella sticks. So what you're gonna need is wonton wrappers. You can find these easily over at Walmart. And to be honest, I think RJ shops a lot at Walmart. And then on top of the wonton wrappers, you're gonna need reduced fat mozzarella sticks. So we're gonna grab 2 sticks, cut them in half, and then wrap them up with the wonton wrappers. Let's go. So we cut the mozzarella sticks in half, and now we've got the wonton wrappers. So this is what the wonton wrappers look like. They basically look like uncooked dough. Hey guys, who am I? Cyrus of the Dams. Hello, Clarice. Very thinly sliced. They're extremely pliable and really give you that crisp when you throw them into the oven. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap each one into small cylinders. This is what it's looking like. We're gonna go ahead and toss this in the oven at 375 for 8 to 15 minutes. Make sure you keep an eye out on the wrappers just to make sure they're not overburning. Straight out of the oven, I'm ready to dive in. Are you? Before we start, I want you guys to take a good look at this dip. Oh yeah. We got a solid spread here for any game day. Now, to start off, we've got the Lavash chips that we just baked in the oven. And honestly, these things are freaking legit. Look at this. Solid chips, guys. Then we've got the anabolic buffalo chicken dip. Now, in terms of total calories, we're gonna go ahead and put them up on the screen. So, total calories for this entire anabolic buffalo chicken dip, we're sitting at 1,120 total calories. Macro breakdown is 20 grams of fat, 220 grams of protein. That's enough protein to give Bill Belichick enough muscles on his face to crack a smile. That's how much protein and anabolic goodness is right here. And then we've got 6 mini mozzarella sticks with a calorie breakdown of 260 calories, with a macro breakdown of 5 grams of fat, 20 grams of protein, and 31 grams of carbs. You guys heard the numbers. Now let's get into the 3 categories. You know the deal. Anabolics, taste, and is this gonna satisfy your craving? Let's go. So from an anabolic standpoint, this entire dish of anabolic buffalo chicken dip, 220 grams of protein. Talk about anabolic gains. How awesome is that? One entire game is gonna get you your entire daily dose of protein. At least for most folks it will. So in terms of breakdown, we're gonna go ahead and give this a super score of 10. Now, mozzarella sticks, protein at roughly about 20 grams of protein, 31 grams of carbs. It's not too bad of a ratio, but in terms of fat, yeah, we're looking at a pretty good 5 grams of fat. And in comparison to other mozzarella sticks, you know there's gonna be a large deficit. So overall, for these mozzarella sticks, 20 grams of protein, that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and rate this at an even 8. Now, in terms of the 3 different categories that I usually touch on, I feel like it does a pretty good job of touching the different bases that most of us really pay attention to when it comes to either new recipes, new food, or just trying to get some anabolic protein goodness. But I think there's another component to all of these recipes, and I think that's prep work, right? What are the skills that you need, and how much effort is it gonna actually take to make the recipe? And is it worth your time? If you think that's another category that needs to be added to the reviews, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll take a total tally and see whether or not it's important to include it amongst the 3 other categories. But you know the deal. Next up is taste. Let's see just how flavorful this anabolic buffalo chicken dip actually really is. Just so you guys can see a close-up of what the chip looks like, that thing is baked pretty solid. Guys, you can find this over at Costco, I'm sure Walmart, Kroger, Target, some of your local grocery stores will probably carry a Lavash roll-up. Definitely very macro-friendly, and as you can see here, very versatile in how you use it. This just thrown it in the oven for a few minutes and it came out into a chip. Moment of truth. That's looking real good. All right, let's do a close-up. Guys, I know this recipe is pretty simple to make. It just gives you guys an alternative to your traditional buffalo chicken dip, and definitely very macro-friendly. Mmm. 10:30 right now, and I haven't had dinner. You know what's up. I think I'm literally just gonna have this for dinner tonight. Cheers, boys. Feeling that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Let's take a step away from this and let's try the mozzarella sticks. So I've never seen this before. You can see there's still a little bit of flour left from the wonton wrappers. There's definitely some cheese in there. Had a little bit of leakage. All right, taste test. We're tag teaming here. Oh yeah. All right guys, I've eaten probably a quarter of this. Let's cut to the chase. In terms of taste, you know that this is a solid 10. Flavor, all counts, everything comes through very nicely. To be quite frank, I was actually a little skeptical about using all of these non-fat, reduced fat cream cheeses, mozzarella cheese, and just overall, I was a little concerned about the flavor. But the ranch, mozzarella, the cream cheese, and especially Frank's definitely comes through. This 100% is a solid recipe, guys. If you guys are looking for something, especially for game day, you got your boys, you got your girls coming over, wanted to hang out, you want a good appetizer, definitely whip this up. Super quick to do. Throw in some chicken, throw in some cheese, call it a day. Pick up some Lavash rolls. This is definitely macro friendly. It comes out as solid chips, and you're gonna be good to go, guys. Impress your friends, impress yourself. Your physique will thank you. All right, on the other hand, these little mozzarella sticks, these are a little questionable. I probably put them in the oven for a little too long. Now, they're a little too crunchy if you ask me. I think if I left them in there just a tad bit under, the mozzarella sticks would have definitely come out a lot softer and a lot more pliable. But I think overall, this definitely does a good job in terms of having a reduced macro count. And again, at the end of the day, you really get to save on your calories. So we're gonna go ahead and score this an 8.5. Now, is the anabolic buffalo chicken dip gonna satisfy your craving? You 100% better believe it. From all points, the flavor profile is spot on. And in terms of prep, super easy to do. What more could you ask for? So craving, you know it, it's gonna hit a 10. Mozzarella sticks, these little bad boys, we're gonna go ahead and score as an 8.5 in terms of craving. For those folks who are really craving mozzarella sticks with some marinara sauce, yeah, I could see this working out if you had some marinara sauce with it. But again, it goes back to the actual shells. It's not the same as having a breaded crust. It just isn't. Like, you can't make a duck a bear. You can't make a bear a duck, right? It just doesn't work that way. I think these would definitely come in as a great substitute if you're in a pinch, but at the end of the day, these are actually more like wontons, to be honest. All right, party people, for anabolics, taste, and overall craving, the anabolic buffalo chicken dip hits a solid 10. And next up, the mozzarella sticks hit in at an average of 8.3. These dishes definitely give you guys some added room to play around with a couple of different appetizers, especially if you guys are having friends over for game day meals. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's anabolic goodness and found yourselves a couple of new recipes. So give this video a big fat thumbs up to let me know you're rooting for some sports. But otherwise, stay safe, stay swole. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.